Hi there, I'm Shane Spears, and welcome to another edition of Summit Scale, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Ivette Mayo. Ivette, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on the show.
Hi, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are.
All the way from Houston, Texas, did you say?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. Great to have you here. For those of you that don't know her, Yvette is the president of Yo Soy I Am, a professional development and consulting firm. She is an award winning entrepreneur, speaker, professional development expert, and author. She is known as a power advocate by her clients for her commitment in creating powerful and impactful results, and has worked with several Fortune 100 and 500 companies such as Shell, Nationwide, Commercial Bank, H&R Block, Nielsen, and State Farm. From 2012 to 2016, Yvette served as a public diplomat for the US State Department's Office of Global Women's Issues, and in 2017 she became an international author. Her self-published book, 30-Day Guide to Your Power, Powerful Outcomes Through Powerful Words. Brilliant. Yvette is the founder of Power on Heels Network, a digital platform empowering, supporting women to achieve their vision of success with members from across the US. And earlier this year, she established Power on Heels Fund, a non-profit organisation focused on the advancement of Latinas in the workplace and marketplace by providing enrichment programs, mentorship and scholarships to accelerate their professional growth and cultivate future leaders. Brilliant stuff. Yvette, the title of our interview today is Taking a Chance on Me, and we have 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the
Let's
clock.
do this. Let's do this.
So, why is taking the first step towards your power the hardest?
I think that people know change is coming, but unfortunately, we're on the reactive change side of change. We're not on the intentional side of change because you see, change is going to happen anyway, with or without you. So the thing about where your power comes in is because everyone has personal power. But what happens is that we spend so much time reacting to what's happening to us that we're not intentional. We're not putting our ideas and our thoughts and our desires in place. We're simply reacting to the workplace, the environment, the community, politics, whatever the case is. So what ends up happening there is that there's a lack of fulfillment, there's a lack of happiness, there's a lack of motivation because we're in the reactive state of change.
Right. So, what derails our power?
Well, I think the most important thing that derails our power is that we defer our power. While we're reacting, we're deferring. Basically, we're allowing these conditions around us to dictate what our growth. Also, our roles in our lives, whether we're an employee, a son, a daughter, a wife, a husband, those roles also come with responsibilities. So we're deferring our power to what we need to do for others versus ourselves. And we have a saying at my house, if la reina's not happy, nobody's happy. Meaning if the queen is not happy, no one's happy.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to say to the listeners today is that in order for you to be good in all these roles and to be good in all the places that you have influence, you need to be sure of yourself. You need to have solid footing. You have to have confidence in self.
Right. So, what are three key power principles someone should follow in developing their power strategy?
Well, I think the most important ones I like to say is that you have to determine. The first thing you have to do is determine what do you want for yourself? Where do you want to be for yourself? Why are these things important to you? And then establish how you want to get there. That's where intention becomes real important. The third thing that the second thing is that we need to identify those things. In business, we do a SWOT, where we identify our strengths, our weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I'm encouraging you to do a personal SWOT. Sit down with yourself and identify what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, where are your opportunities, and most importantly, if you don't do anything about it, what threats can you have? Like, for instance, it can derail your career, your marriage, your relationships, whatever the case may be. But I think identifying those things is really important. So if you've done one in your business world, this is time for you to sit down and do a self-assessment and do that SWOT. And I think the third thing that we need to do is we really need to research. A lot of times people relate their happiness to money. Are you making the right kind of money? Research your job. Research what your job is currently being paid. Are you paid, the scale that your job requires? Is there other opportunities to leave so you can get more influence, more money? And then just research. And if you're ready to leave your corporate space, then this is a great time to research what it takes to become an entrepreneur. How can you take these skill sets and transfer them into a place where you're in control and you have business? So, so it's those three things is become very determined on finding out who you are, identifying your strengths, and then most importantly, research those things that are important to you. Because I think when we feel like we're in control, we're fulfilled. If we're fulfilled, we're happy. If we're happy, it impacts everything. And at the end of the day, this is what I always tell my clients. If you can do a job or work every day at something that you love to do, then it doesn't matter if they pay you or not. I mean, they will pay you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to tell you I'm not a proponent of free services. But what I am saying is that that's where we need to be when it comes to being fulfilled in what we do. That if they didn't pay you, it didn't matter. You would do it anyway. And so my question to everyone who's listening is, are you in that current state?
Yeah. So how, Ivette, we've got 45 seconds left. Just give us a bit of an insight how you would start that. How would you start to get to your kind of source of your power, or that focus?
I think the SWOT is the most important thing. I think we're not comfortable in speaking about ourselves. We get a compliment, nice shirt. Oh my gosh, we just turn into butter because we don't even know how to take on compliments. I think when you get to that place where you know yourself, you know what's important to you, what your strengths and your weaknesses are, and what you're focusing on, I think that nothing can move you away from that. And that's where confidence starts. And it starts with you being confident in yourself, and nothing can deter you from that.
Brilliant. Bang on time. I've never really thought about doing a personal SWOT. That's brilliant stuff. Thank you for that. Folks, for more resources, check out Ivette's website, www.yosoyiam.com. The link will be below the video. Ivette, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. And thank you, everyone. I'm here for you. And always remember, be powerful.
Thanks for checking out our Summit Scale podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes and subscribe, rate us and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the work we do or are looking for a load of free resources to help with scaling your business, check out our website, www.summitleader.com.